Hi Aries, this is your February 3rd through the 9th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is a new love this week, Aries. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the World, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Six of Wands in the potential outcome. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. And we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with a Sagittarius, perhaps another Aries, but we have a lot of water, mostly water on the table, right? The High Priestess is a very watery card. We also have the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So here's the deal. It's if this is not a brand new person entering your life this week, so perhaps prior to this week, you just couldn't get on the same page, or maybe you kept canceling on one another, or something wasn't aligning between the two of you. It could have been circumstantial. If that's the case, then this week you're finally getting together. You're finally getting on the same page. You're finally, aligning in some shape or form. All right? If this is a brand new person entering your life, then the two of you will get on the same page right away. You guys will get on the same page right away. All right? And this connection symbolizes the end of some kind of a struggle in your life, Aries. It could have been struggle between the two of you. Again, if you've been seeing this person, or if you've been talking to this person for a while, and it's just been difficult for whatever reason, it's not going to be difficult anymore. Or for others of you, if you've been struggling in your life, I don't know what that struggle could have been. It could have been just the fact that you're by yourself. You could have been struggling financially. You could have been struggling with something else in your life. And when this person enters your life, that struggle is going to be over. Okay? Maybe they will help you. They will help you overcome some kind of a struggle. Because this reading is crystal clear. It's some kind of an end of a struggle, or not being on the same page, and the new beginning. And the new beginning is like very smooth sailing. For some of you, it's like a very fortunate turnaround, by the way. This person coming into your life or entering your life, where you guys finally getting on the same page, it's a fortunate turnaround, and it's going to put a huge smile on your face, Aries. That's what this reading put together is all about. The struggle being over, something is coming to an end, struggle related, and a new chapter of your life is about to begin, and you're going to be really, really happy about this. Happy as a clam. Let me interpret this real quick. All right, the Two of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. As you can see, we have two people in the Two of Cups. I assume that's you and your person. For some of you, as I already mentioned, you're finally getting on the same page. Or if this is a brand spanking new person entering your life, you will get on the same page right away. It's a soulmate card. It's a card of when two people think alike, when two people have common goals, or two people shake hands, two people agree on something, okay? And the Page of Cups clarifying it could be an invitation, or could be them asking you out, right? The person in the Page of Cups is holding up one cup, and as you can see in the Two of Cups, every person in there, the two people, they are holding up cups, and they're like facing one another. Two people in agreement. We also have the World clarified by the Ten of Wands right after that. The World is a card of an ending, all right? But I always interpret it as a card of a happy end. It's also a card of someplace remote. So for some of you, it could have been a long distance thing up until this point, right? But again, the World is a card of a happy end. This is when something comes to an end, and something better, something happier is about to replace whatever there was there before. The Ten of Wands clarifying it was a struggle, or it was a burden, or if you were at a distance from, or something was not lovey-dovey, right? The Ten of Wands is a card of a struggle, burden, difficulty, right? And here comes the Six of Wands. The next card that came out, the Six of Wands, is a card of victory, success. It's a card of winning, overcoming something, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on, all right? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, maybe a water sign you're dealing with, right? But the High Priestess is a card of intuition. It could also be a card of a secret. Maybe you're secretly getting together, or it could have been a secret in the past. And now you're going to come out and tell everybody that the two of you are together. Perhaps that's what the burden was, that you couldn't tell everybody. And this week you're announcing it to everybody that you two of you together. You've been seeing one another, right? So there's another scenario right there. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. The Emperor in the middle, that's you, Aries. That's one of your major arcana cards, unless you're dealing with another Aries. The Wheel of Fortune to the left, a new beginning, right? The World is a card of an ending. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely a new beginning. And also, the Wheel of Fortune is a very fortunate turnaround. The Nine of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a wish come true, and it's a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. So that's what it is, Aries. That's what this whole spread is all about. You know, moving forward, being happy, and it's going to be like a smooth sailing from this point on. All right? Really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Aries, this spread is for you. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiacs. Again, mostly water on the table. It's a reunion for some of you. It could be someone's birthday. It could be a children's get-together, like a play date. Right, we have 3 children on the table. I mean, in the cards, I count 3. We have 2 in the Six of Cups. There's 1 more in the Page of Wands. If you're not dealing with children, and the Six of Cups is a card of somebody from the past. Okay, so somebody could be showing up from the past, or maybe the two of you will be kind of feeling a little bit nostalgic, and maybe you will go somewhere where you've been before. Right? It could be some kind of a reunion with people from your childhood or something like that, right? The Three of Cups in the middle is a reunion card. It's also a card of a celebration. It's a card of just getting together, going to a concert, to a game, to a show, or just staying at home and celebrating something like you used to. Right? The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of an event or a party similar to the Three of Cups. And somehow it will actually turn out to be a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles, right next to the deck, it is a card of a golden opportunity. For some of you, maybe you're going to an engagement party. Right? It could be an engagement party. Or it could be like a housewarming party, because the Ace of Pentacles could play out as a marriage proposal card. It could also play out as a financial card in some shape or form. You'll definitely have a reason to celebrate, Aries, this week, and there's definitely an element of the past present. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Hermit, clarified by the Ace of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Hierophant, and we also have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in particular. Some of you could be dealing with 2 people, Aries, right? Because the Hermit is a Virgo major arcana card, and the Hierophant is a Taurus major arcana card. So both are earth signs. And for some of you, the way the first card, the Seven of Cups, will play out is you're going to be looking at both of them and you're going to be deciding which of the 2 you want to move forward, which of the 2 you want to give an answer to. But I'll focus on the second scenario for the rest of the time for this second spread, right? I will assume that you're dealing with just one person. Okay, one person, but still, it's probably still an earth sign. So with the Seven of Cups and the Hermit, the first 2 cards, this person has been, I guess, not 100% clear about how they feel. Maybe they needed to go within and think about it. Maybe they're looking at different restaurants to book. Maybe they're looking at different gifts to buy with that Seven of Cups. They could be looking online and they're looking to buy something or to book a restaurant, or they're looking at you, at your pictures, right? Or maybe they're following you, they're still following you on social media or something like that. So both the Seven of Cups and the Hermit could be interpreted as as cards of somebody who needs to like figure it out. They need to go within and do some soul searching, right? They need to gain some sort of clarity, because with the Seven of Cups, a person could be not clear, right? The Ace of Swords, clarifying the Hermit, is a card of clarity. So this person is finally getting clarity about what you mean to them, how they feel, and what they need to do about it, or they're getting clarity about how to approach you and what to do for you, how to get your interest. All right, and what they're coming towards you with are the remaining three cards: the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. Very, very earthy energy. They may literally give you something, right? The Page and the Knight of Pentacles could be literally them giving you something or paying for something. So the Page of Pentacles could be tickets to a game, tickets to a show, tickets to a concert, booking a restaurant, getting you a gift certificate, paying you back if they owe you money, or just giving you money. Right? And the Knight of Pentacles is the most long-term oriented knight out of all 4 knights. And speaking of long terms, the Hierophant, if it's not a Taurus you're doing, then the Hierophant is a card of commitment, marriage. It's a card of something formal, official, traditional, right? So for some of you, maybe it's a piece of jewelry in a small box with that Page of Pentacles. I wouldn't be surprised. Or maybe it's a key to their place, to their apartment. Perhaps in the past they wouldn't give it to you. Now they will. All right. So yeah, just so you know, yeah, this person is serious. What you do about this is going to be up to you. All right. Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries, this week. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Star, and we also have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is a bit of a strange reading, Aries. We're right in the middle of Aquarius birthday season, right? And the Star, right next to the deck, is an Aquarius Major Arcana card. And to the left from the Star, the 3 cards to the left from the Star are all air sign indicators. Okay, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, these are all swords, air. Aquarius is an air sign. So you could be getting into some sort of a confrontation with an Aquarius. You know, that could be one way to interpret this. All right. We also have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it is a card of confrontation. It's a card of fighting for something. It's a card of competition. It's a card of drama. All right. And the Knight of Swords, kind of in the middle right there. Out of all 4 knights, this is the knight that tends to get into fights. All right, so there's definitely a lot of tension and conflict present here. Definitely. For some of you, you could be fighting for something, right? Maybe this is you getting a bit aggressive. Perhaps you want something and nothing and no one is going to stop you until you get it, right? Because the Star is not only an Aquarius card, it's a card of a wish come true. And so this is something people usually wish for and hope for a very long time. So maybe this week you will see something, or you will hear something, you will know something, and you will realize this is something you always wanted. And you're going to fight for it this week. Right? You're going to fight for this until you win, until you reach that goal, until you secure the Star, the wish, until you get what you always wanted. Could be a promotion, could be a contract, what have you. You could be going to an auction and buying something. Okay? You could go to an auction and buy something. Okay? And perhaps the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is you and maybe another person trying to outbid one another. You could see something online and do an auction online. There's stuff, you're definitely fighting for something, right? Or you're fighting with an Aquarius. All right, so yeah, if you see something, don't stop. Don't stop until you get that. All right, but stay civil, stay human. Don't let it blind you, if you know what I mean. You know, stay human. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So here's what I'm going to assume. I assume the King of Wands is somebody other than you. All right? That's what I'm going to assume. The King of Wands is somebody else, not you. So what you're not expecting is to hear from this King of Wands or to hear from somebody else. Right? And this is somebody from your past. And what you're not expecting is this person is missing you. And perhaps more, they miss you more than you thought. Okay? If this is somebody you were in a relationship with, maybe, and broke up with them, perhaps what you're going to find out, they didn't take that breakup that well. Right? Because we do have the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords here. So I think those two cards belong to this King of Wands. So this is them, really, really miss you. And to the point where they're maybe depressed. Right? Maybe they're even depressed with that Four of Swords. Or they had to heal from this. They had to go through therapy or something. All right? I don't know if you're going to... Some of you will hear from them. Others of you will hear about this from a friend. So a friend of yours or somebody could reach out to you and tell you, oh, remember that guy, that King of Wands you broke up with? By the way, they didn't take the breakup that well. They even had to go through therapy. They even had to do this and that. All right? So perhaps that's how it's going to play out for some of you. For others of you, you will hear from this King of Wands. Okay? And that's what you're not... One interesting spread, Aries. So again, I assume the King of Wands is somebody else, somebody from your past. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.